Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another gaming setup and room tour. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, hopefully, than the other ones. Maybe 15 minutes, so probably 10 minutes shorter than the other ones. A lot has changed, so a lot of stuff is in one area now. We'll go ahead and cut to the intro, and we'll get started. Alrighty guys, starting off with the back wall, of course we have the Hobbit poster, the Razer Nostromo, and the two fans. This one's an NZXT Performance, and this is a Corsair SP120. The SP120 came with the H100i. I didn't like them because they were too loud and they were PWM, so there was no other way I could control them with my fan controller built into the case. Really kind of upsetting, so I said ditch it, I'll put it up on the wall. In this corner, of course, we have all the boxes of all the parts that we have, including accessories. So, of course, Frank Gardner, the winner of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway headset, got his headset yesterday, so I replaced the 1,500 box with this box. And that's really it. Nothing has changed here so far. I do plan on getting the Corsair RGB M65 when that is released. Not thinking about the RGB K70 just yet, but it's still in the final stages of planning. Of course, moving on, we still have the famous poster wall. We have the AMC's Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, that's coming back in October, the Space Chimp, and the Keep Calm and Banff on, of course. Now, I love this poster wall. I'm probably going to get another one of these and replace it with that one. Or replace that one with another one of these, and then move that one somewhere else. And I'll show you guys a potential spot in just a second here. So moving on, we have the coat rack and my IHOP hat and everything's all good. Coats, hats, etc. Got some walking sticks. I got a back scratcher, which is really nice. You know what, I might actually, no, I'm not going to use that. On the back we have a whole 2014 calendar that I also got from For Human Peoples. Every day is marked off, a lot of stuff. I've actually forgotten some days. It's okay, we're only on Thursday right here, so that's alright. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just pretty self-explanatory, just marking important dates. Here's the door, yay, fuck-a-doodle-doo. Here's the Minecraft poster. Now this is the spot where I'm thinking about putting the Daryl Dixon poster, if it'll fit. I think it will, because I think it's the same size as the Minecraft one. So that shouldn't be a problem. Right here, I actually have my dresser now, and it's a little bit of an odd spot because it does stick out just a little bit. And on top of that, I actually have part of a desk. Now this is part of my desk. When I rearranged my desks, I didn't realize that I put one in the place of the other. So to make it look even, I just took the bottom keyboard tray out, and that kind of made it a lot easier. So moving on, down below on the floor we just have empty cans of Arizona Sweet Tea. I go through these a lot, and these are two boxes to be filled with empty cans. Now I just have a recycling plant down the road, so I go down there, throw everything in, and we're good to go. And that's only when each one is full, so I'll keep the empty ones afterwards. Now, of course, as we go up, we have the target right here for the magnetic darts. Now, these are going to be a little easier to hit now, and you guys will see why in a second. Of course, it'll be a lot easier. I pretty much reach over and smack it on. Bullseye, easy for me. Aimbot, haha. Mickey Mouse. Drew this a little while back, and that's been there pretty much forever, so I'm still working on more decor in here. Trespassing violators will be shot, survivors will be shot again. The ironic part of that, which I realized last night, is that my thing is full of Nerf guns. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I might keep them, I might not, and I'm still kind of deciding. So if you guys see a white light, or like a bluish kind of tint going from this wall to this wall here, I'll show you guys that in a second. I have my graduation cap right here. I have the other LED light up there, gives me a little bit extra light. The one of the posters that my brother's fiance's mother did for us, or did in general, and they needed to get them out of her house. So I took 2 of them. I'll show you guys the other one in a minute. Right down below here, we have the piano bench for my keyboard. Nothing special. And right now, just soon as that, we're going to go ahead and hop over to the gaming setup. Now, of course, you can see that I have 2 24-inch monitors. They are very, very thin. I can actually show you guys easily now. They're very thin. I have the subwoofer for the speaker system behind that now, so it does rumble through the desk and into the floor, but not as much as if the subwoofer is just on the floor. So 2 24-inch monitors. These are both LG 24EN43V-Bs. You can find them on Amazon still. I really like it. It's got a 5 millisecond response time. Sam Young, who recently just won the redraw for the giveaway, he's going to be getting one of these in about a week as soon as it ships out to him. Over here we have the Hunger Games Catching Fire Bangle, by which is Hamich's, or belongs to Hamich, whatever. We have a Corsair K70 with Cherry MX Blues and a blue backlight. Now, you guys can't really find this anymore, unless you find a special retailer or perhaps eBay. This is off the shelves. It's off Corsair's website, so when you go to Corsair's website, it's going to say find a retailer because they don't sell it anymore. The particular reason why, I don't know, and I've seen a lot of comments about dead LEDs. Now, dead LEDs don't happen, they don't just die like that. They're very, very nice LEDs. They're very, very high quality, and they're apparently good for a lot of hours. Now, the reason why an LED could die on your keyboard is if you have an electrostatic discharge onto one of your USB ports for the keyboard. So on this, of course, they're plugged into my motherboard right now, but if you touch this and you shock onto it or release ESD onto it for the keyboard, that could kill one of your LEDs. So your LEDs aren't just going to die out of the blue or for any particular reason, but just so you know, if you shock the USB plug, that could easily kill one or many. So we're going to go ahead and move on. We have that Kingston card reader. Everything I'm going through here is going to be in the description down below. The other right speaker for the Z506, the EB65 with the SteelSeries Mini QCK mouse pad. I'm probably going to get a Corsair one instead to match the blend, sort of. On top of the first monitor, we have the Logitech C920. Now, this is my new webcam. Using this for streaming a lot. Of course, I'm using it for streaming in general. It's great. Full 1080p HD is about 80 bucks. Full 20-step autofocus. I did an unboxing of that, and which you can find in the playlist tab under unboxings and tech stuffs. Be sure to go check that out if you guys are definitely looking for a new webcam. Onwards over, we have the Blue Yeti microphone. It's the black edition. Now, it does look a little tilted on that stand back there, and that stand was a pain in the ass because I thought the stand was originally going to be facing this way and the monitors and stuff were going to be over here, but that ended up changing. So now here's the Blue Yeti. There's that stand. I'm still thinking about getting that Rode PSA. Definitely considering it at this point because it's just kind of being annoying and it's getting looser and looser and looser because the Blue Yeti's a 4-pound mic. So it's very understandable. Moving on, we have, just before the PC, we have the little Corsair. This is the reader, or the, you can't really see it that well in this light, but you can see the blinking light. That is the receiver for the Vengeance 2100s, which I will show you guys in a minute. But first, of course, we have to go on to the most important part, which would be the PC. Now, this PC is very... I think it's overkill, personally, and I'll go ahead and go over some of the specs. First of all, in the front we have 2 Corsair Airflow 120 fans. These are the Quiet Edition LED. They're blue, so they match very well. Now I'll go ahead and go over to the side, and I'll go ahead and snap off the side panel here, and we can go ahead and go into some of the other specs. So, oh, Zeus is freaking out. My bad. So, okay. Go ahead and do that. And we'll do that. Alright, so this PC was a long time build of mine, really. A decently long time build. I didn't want it to be, but it ended up being one because I was slowly upgrading one part at a time. But we have a Gigabyte GA Z77X D3H motherboard in there still. It hasn't changed from the last time. We have a Corsair H100i cooling an i7-3770K clocked at 3.8 gigahertz instead of 4.4. We have 16 gigs of Vengeance Corsair Vengeance memory, which is actually overclocked from 1600 megahertz to, oh no, I'm sorry, from 1333 megahertz to 1600 megahertz up to 1800 megahertz. Now I just touched the timings. I did not touch the voltage at all, because at that point you could actually kill either A, a RAM stick, or B, your CPU. So I didn't want to touch that at all, so they can still work perfectly fine and sync together. Up on the top we have two SP120 fans by Corsair. Those are static pressure on the H100i. In the back we have an airflow fan by Corsair, pushing all the air out. And of course right down below that we have two GeForce GTX 760s in SLI. Now these guys kick 1780's ass. It's amazing. They really do. They kick ass in Crysis 3, Titanfall, whatever game you can imagine, Payday 2, etc. Even games that aren't very well optimized, they still perform very, very well. Now on the bottom we have a Corsair CX750M power supply, keeping everything powered up. Another Airflow 120 fan on the back, blowing on the front, on the bottom, damn it, bringing some nice cool intake air in. I have two cold cathode lights. Now I've been getting some questions about these too. Now these are cold cathode bars. They do not give off any heat, so I can grab this right now. It's a glass tube surrounding the cold cathode. They're very, very nice. They're bright. They have a switch on this PCI bracket right there, so I can easily hit the switch in the back and turn them off. I like them on, of course, just for aesthetic reasons. Of course, over here we have an ADATA SSD. This is 128 gigs just for Windows 7. I do have to dust. I can see the dust all over the back plates on the 760s. Below that we have a terabyte drive and we have a 500 gig drive. So the terabyte drive is for all of my media, movies, music, etc. I still have a lot of space on there, of course. And the 500 gig is for programs and files. So pretty much every single program is on there. A few programs are on the SSD, such as Premiere Pro, After Effects, stuff like that. But the only things that are not are games. So all games are on the 500 gig hard drive, which I don't mind at all because the computer still runs flawlessly, even with them running off of a mechanical hard drive. So that's no problem with me. It's a great, great build. It's been running forever. I've never had any problems. I did Titanfall the other day, and I actually did get a blue screen of death right after I got a Skype message. So I found that error, I fixed it. I just Googled some tips, found what was wrong, fixed that, not gonna happen again, all is good. So we'll go ahead and move on. Now here's the Corsair Vengeance 1500, the very same wireless headset that I did a unboxing of. Now this is a great, great headset. It's amazing, amazing quality. I love it because I can walk across my house with it and still get all the signal in the world. If I go out my back door, it cuts out. But until that point, I'm good to go. Now we have a USB hub back here on this desk. Now this is controlling a USB extension cord. This is controlling the charger for the headset and the receiver for the headset, and it's still plugged into the PC with this white USB right here. This is the Logitech wireless thing. Now I think I can actually take that out later because I'm not using that keyboard anymore. Now here's the charger for the Corsair 2100. Got some screws and stuff from the desk I forgot to put away. Green tea, or sweet tea, good stuff. Wallet, IHOP name tag. I'm gonna go ahead and move on a little bit. Now here's one of the, this is the Kindle Fire stand that I've been using for my Galaxy Tab. And I'll go ahead and go underneath all this good stuff for a second here. We have my lockbox back there, some documentation for Zeus, a Swiffer duster without a duster on top, a blue box knife tightener and adjuster, so I can take it apart if I wanted to, clean it out, put it back together again. I have my fan coaster here, which is pretty dusty. I haven't plugged back in yet. And then right over to the left, I have a new device that I actually I did not do an unboxing of. Posted a picture of it on Twitter. This is the Chiro Energy Plus 12,000 milliamp portable battery. Now, this thing took 10 hours to charge, but it has a 1 amp USB and a 2.1 amp USB, as well as a micro USB input so you can charge it, as well as a white LED. Now, it's got 4 LEDs that are blue right there that will kind of do a progressive motion once you turn it on and once you are charging a device. Now I'll go ahead and hit the power button again so you can see that in action. Now this thing is great. I took it to work and was able to charge my phone back up from 50 whatever percent to, you know, 100%, and 12,000 milliamp hours is enough to charge my iPhone 6 times in its entire battery life. So as long as this lasts, I can charge that baby 6 times. Now that's awesome. So I really wanted to get it. It's 30 bucks on Amazon. Found it on Linus Tech Tips. He just said that they just released it. I literally ordered it right after watching that video. It's great. I love it. Do it if you need a portable charger, guys. I don't think anything can beat that right now. Go ahead and go over to the right. Besides skipping my my food drawer, I have some Yodels. My parents brought these back from New York. They're basically Swiss rolls by Drake's. They're so much better though. Candy corn, Gushers, Andes mints like you get at Olive Garden, gummy worms, Swedish fish, grandma's cookies. Grandma's cookies. You like some grandma's, Milanos, and some cheese mix because I like my food. And right down below we have some bagels and my airsoft gun and all my ammo and stuff like that. Now right over here we have the DVD burner, which everybody is going to be seeing. Let's see if we can go ahead and put this, there we go. Everybody's going to be seeing this for the most part. This will also be down in the description if you guys are interested. It only works for Canon camcorders or cameras, AVC HD, DVD-RW, and DVD-RDL. We have some blank DVDs back there with some empty clear cases. My Kindle Fire is back there, which I barely even touch anymore. Over here we have Arizona Sweet Tea. Again, this is kind of where the boxes will all go. As soon as I get more, I probably will this evening. Right above we have the mini fridge. Now on top of the mini fridge we have the Transformers ring, some multi-surface wipes, 2 things for Zeus's cage, and tape measure, as well as 12 more bottles of balls because I ordered more, which is awesome because I love my balls. Guys, I love my balls. Don't judge me. Open up the fridge. Got some Kit Kats and stuff. Got some tea. Got some Smooth Ranch dip. Got some cream cheese and got some other stuff. I'm probably going to fill that up with other stuff eventually. I'm just not exactly sure yet. We'll go ahead and go on to the Overlord's stand. Now, here's the bedding, here's the food, here's the other food. That's kind of like a sweet treat for him. I got my work shoes. This bookshelf is actually over here now. So I have the 2 lights on the ground, I have the planes, I have the knives, I have the empty bottles of balls, I have some books. These are earmuffs for when I go shooting. I have 3 trophies that I won, all for playing piano. These were 2007 through 2009. I stopped doing them after that point because I was no longer interested. Here's the light control back there, so I can touch it once to make it brighter, touch it once again to make it off. Lowest and medium, and I keep it on medium all the time because they do get a little hot. Now I'll keep going. Behind that we have a California postcard, some other books, bullets. 2 of the first bullets that I ever fired multiple years ago from a .22 revolver. Keep going up, we have shelves of the lightsabers. There's the lightest one, as well as some other stuff, some crystals back there. We have a giant piece of amethyst and a giant piece of quartz. Main lightsaber. Here's the remote to the lights. Now I actually messed up with the lights at one point. When I put them on the desk, I cut them at the very end, so they would stop right about there, and you can actually find, they actually do have points where you can cut them along that line with their copper contacts underneath the rubber. I accidentally cut it off the connector, so what I had to do is I had to cut these wires, you can see here, and I had to solder them together again, which was very unfortunate, but I didn't mind it because I love doing that kind of stuff. It just freaked me out a little bit, but I automatically knew what to do. And if we move up, we have Mead High 2013, the thing, whatever the thing is that goes around your shoulder. God, I completely forgot. My light's terrible right here. There we go. I'm going to light up this corner a little bit more. Diploma right up there for the same. Little perch cleaner. And, of course, in really crappy handwriting, Zeus the Overlord and his mighty throne. Hello, Zeus. Oh, all must pay homage. No, he really doesn't like the camera. With my iPhone, he's a little bit better, but with a camera this large, it kind of freaks him out. So, yeah, he's a goof. He's doing well. I didn't get him anything new. He's just got food. He's got water. He's all satisfied. So yeah, he's a little crazy. You guys can see that right now. So yeah, he's gonna pretend like he's Spider-Man now. We're gonna go ahead and pretty much say that's it. There's nothing else that's really changed besides the orientation of everything. Now guys, I'll make a quick announcement. I do stream every Tuesday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, it's going to be 10. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 7. Every Tuesday and Wednesday night, guys, please come check it out. I talk with subscribers. If you guys add me on Skype beforehand, we will game together. I don't know what games you guys all have. Comment down below and I'll see if I can get a hold of some of them. And there we go. So that's pretty much it for the September gaming setup and room tour. The reason I aligned those desks right there just like that is because this potentially gives me room for a third 24-inch monitor, which also gives me potential for NVIDIA surround, so gaming on 3 monitors. Jay's 2 cents did a video on if it's worth it or not, and I'm not sure. I've been gaming on 1 monitor for a long time and it's proved me very well, but a third monitor would just be pretty badass. So I'm still debating on that one. But guys, that's pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Join me next week, Tuesday and Wednesday nights for the stream. I talk to subscribers in the first 5 to 10 minutes, answer any questions that they have, etc. If you guys add me on Skype, we'll go ahead and get on Gary's Mod or something like that, games. Before the stream starts, about 5 minutes before 8, I have my games list up on the screen, so anybody who joins can go ahead and look at it, and if they have any of those games, they can go ahead and add me on Skype. We will call and we will play them. Now, again, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Join me on the stream. It's awesome. I might start doing some prizes and stuff for people who join, and like little trivia and stuff like that. I might have an unboxing coming up soon of an NVIDIA Shield tablet, but I'm not exactly sure. So, until then, I will see you guys next time. So, I can't say it. Well, I guess I'll say it. Keep calm and Vampon, and keep calm and watch the Ninth Divine, and I will see you guys next week.